Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard.
Sorry. I am so sorry. Let me start this over. Thank you very much. This is my love my students, Let us start this over. Good evening, Jamaica, and good night to the diaspora. Evening from London. Let me do that again. Good evening, Jamaica, and good night to the diaspora listening from London, New York, Toronto, and all over the Caribbean. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program, the voice of the people that push a nation. Let me say, what the people them vex for? Make we talk. When the parliament shake, we talk. And tonight, Jamaica's parliament is at risk. This evening, in the House of Representatives, we witness democracy at risk. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, and members of the opposition People's National Party clashed in a way that led to the full opposition walked out of the parliament. Yes, every opposition member got up, packed their documents, and walked out of Garden House. Tonight, we're going to unpack what happened why it matters, and what this says for government in Jamaica, what this says for accountability and the truth to the Jamaican people. Tonight, Jamaicans are asking themselves the questions: what is next in this country? I have with me a gentleman who was with a lot of media houses in Jamaica. He has my name. His name is Mr. John Tavares. He's going to join us tonight. John, welcome to the program.
Welcome, sir. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear from Negril Point to Moran Point and Garden House. John, I want to play some videos for you. Now you see what happened in the parliament today, because you watched it today. You and I saw what happened in the parliament today. And first, I'm going to play the actual clipping that Matthew Samuda did. And members of the opposition was asking questions of what Matthew Samuda. So let's listen to what Matthew Samuda said.
Rains sometime tomorrow night at current projections. But to note that the situation is indeed fluid, and the Hurricane Center and our own Met Service is indeed monitoring closely. Current projections show that it could intensify to a Category 1 hurricane by latest Saturday, fueled by unusually warm waters of the Caribbean at this time of the year. At present, a tropical storm watch has been issued for Jamaica. While the forecast remains uncertain, meteorological models suggest that Jamaica could experience heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and possible flash flooding, especially in the east, as the storm tracks northward later this week. We are particularly mindful of the potential for landslides in our mountainous parishes, especially in areas where soil saturation is already high, as we would have seen the October rains on in earnest even this afternoon.
The October rain, even this afternoon. You can see the rain going on in Jamaica. A member of the People's National Party from Eastern St. Mary got up to ask questions of the minister. I was trying to get that clip into play. And every time the minister asks a question, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, called the man down. Call the member down. Member don't go down that road. Member don't ask a question. Opposition spokesperson on education, Damien Crawford, Mr. Damien Crawford, member Damien Crawford, got up and showed the members of the House. Before that, Everett Warmington got up and said that the member from Eastern St. Mary, the PNP member, should not go down that road because Minister Samuda is not a minister of local government. In the same breath, when Samuda came on, he said that he's speaking on the behalf of Desmond McKenzie, who is overseas and personal business. Now, if there's something threatening to Jamaica, and Matthew Samuda is representing Desmond McKenzie, and he came to the parliament, gave a statement on the behalf of Desmond McKenzie and on the behalf of himself, one ought to think that the members of the parliament should ask Matthew Samuda questions pertaining to what Desmond McKenzie allow him to speak about. Is not so, Mr. Tavares?
Yes, sir. Yes, you're quite right. And when I saw it first, can I tell you something? When I saw it first, when I saw the member from South, I think it was Southeast St. Mary, got up and asked the question, and while midway in asking the question, she told him to sit, and he was a little bit amused as to why would she be telling me to sit. But of course, I guess being the new member, he obeyed her and he sat. He said nothing more. So the camera started to pan across to members of both sides of the house. And that's where I think there was, I said to myself, yes, something is coming. But I sat here put my fingers crossed, and I said, "Oh, I'm waiting to see what was going to happen." But I knew something was coming. I didn't know it yet, but I'll tell you where I saw it coming. Continue with what you're saying.
And the member from Eastern St. Mary got up, asked his questions, and the Speaker of the House calmed him down. Member Crawford, Damien Crawford, got up, showed the Speaker of the House of Representatives and members of the Honorable House that the member from Eastern St. Mary is correct in asking the question, because Matthew Samuda stated that he is representing Desmond Mackenzie, who oversees on personal business. In all of that, Speaker Holness decided that she not have any of it. And because of that, opposition leader, the King's opposition, Jamaica's opposition, the people's opposition leader got up in the parliament, and this is what he said.
Madam Speaker.
Members, there's a question from the Leader of Opposition, the member from St. Andrew South.
I'm very concerned by the way in which the proceedings are being conducted. We are attempting to ask questions. We are attempting to ask questions arising from the statement. The statement was a wide-ranging statement. It not only touched and concerned the specific minister's portfolio, he also said he was speaking on behalf of the Minister of Local Government, who is overseas, who has direct responsibility for disaster preparedness. On more than one occasion, the member on this side who was sought to ask a question has been prevented from completing the question, and instead a point of order has been taken, which I don't know what the ruling was, or you yourself have intervened to prevent the statement, the question from being asked. I want to know what the question was that the member for South East St. Mary was seeking to ask. I don't know what his question is.
Member.
And that is the time the leader of the opposition, Jamaica's opposition leader, the people's opposition leader, got up and walked out. And we as bloggers and as well-thinking Jamaican must tell Mrs. Holness and Andrew Holness that the Parliament of Jamaica belongs to the people of Jamaica. Yes, there is standing order that you must go by, and I agree you must go by a standing order. But the Speaker of the House believes that the House of Representatives belongs to her and her alone. And so tonight, we, members of the Jamaican diaspora, from around the globe, and well-thinking Jamaicans, must look at this and realize that dictatorship is at play in the parliament of this country. Dictatorialship is at play in the parliament of this country. I won't play any more of it. The Jamaican people, Mr. Tavares, John, must see that dictatorialship by the Speaker of the House of Representatives is at play. I said this, in no other modern democracy. You ever see the wife, the husband as Prime Minister and the wife as Speaker? One in charge of what arm of government, and the other in charge of the arm of government. This is a disaster waiting to happen. This is ringing down dictatorship, and Jamaica is going down a road that we as Jamaicans must speak out against the road is going down. John, your turn. Go ahead. Your take on what is going on.
But you remember, I'm going to remind you of something. You remember before the parliament convened, after the post-election,
Yes.
that the PNP had a problem with Mrs. Holness.
And they got him a walkout.
No. You remember this? I think they put in a statement to say that they were going to support her as Speaker for this term. And when they went to Parliament and they asked for, I think it was nomination for Speaker,
Any other nominee, the
any
PNP
other
never settled
nominee,
upon.
and they, you notice the opposition didn't say anything.
No.
They didn't support her. So that was where I saw all of this was coming from. But I thought more or less, given the contentious situation last year with Mrs. Holness, I thought more or less I was saying to myself, and this is just my I'm talking to myself now. When they nominated her for speaker, I thought more or less she said, okay, I would decline this time around. But I was surprised when she actually accepted the post.
Why should she decline?
I don't know. You probably have to go. I don't know. But
Listen to me. We, the Jamaican people, sit down and we ask back for Andrew Holness and Mrs. Holness. So we got it. We got what we want. And we have been preaching on this platform to Jamaicans that this country is knocking behind Zimbabwe's back door, not Haiti. If and when you hear the Bank of Jamaica decide to print a $10,000 note, John, let me tell you this. Jamaica is going down the road of Zimbabwe.
But we don't want it to go down that road, sir. No, we don't want it to go down that road. I hope you are wrong. I really hope you are really wrong. I'm just hoping that you are wrong. We don't want to go down that road. And I would think that today, being the first time that the parliament actually going to get into gear, I wasn't expecting a walkout. But when I saw the opposition leader rose to his feet and he started to make his banter, and I said to myself, now he's now gonna show the opposition what the opposition really is about. And when I saw him still standing on his feet, something says to me, and it looked, I think it looked his right or his left foot, I don't remember. And I said to myself, yeah, there's going to be some action. He didn't sit.
All right,
He
hold
just,
on. I have a call online. Caller, go ahead. Yes, caller, go ahead. Hold on. I know what's going on. The thing not going. Hold on for me. Don't move, darling. Hold on. I think there's something wrong with the system here. Hold on a minute. Go ahead for me.
Sir. Yes, sir. I'm saying that.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me do something else here. We're not hearing you. Hold on. Go ahead for me now.
Yeah, and this is the reason why Andrew wants is rushing the constitution and to push the country to republic, because this is what's gonna happen, the dictatorship. It is ridiculous. Those men that they put in the parliament should have not been in there. These people are so unfair.
Every other parliament that I know of, South Africa has it. Other countries within the Caribbean has it too.
But they don't shut up on people when they're speaking. Well, she disrespect the people them all the time. She acting like they are little children. Like she can't speak to her children like how she's speaking. These things are crazy. It's heartbreaking and it's ridiculous. I'm not living in Jamaica, but it's ridiculous. You understand what I mean? And these are the people who want to push the country into republic.
I'll tell you something, ma'am. If a member of the People's National Party have the balls of what Warmington has and tell Juliet Holness, this house don't belongs to you, Madam Speaker. It belongs to we, the people of this country, the Jamaican people that we came and represent.
They need to get up and let you know that. They need to get up and let you know that. Who is she?
All right, ma'am.
She's talking to the men, the gentlemen, them like they are children.
I'll give a call in, my dear.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Yes, John, go ahead.
yeah. But as the lady spoke about the mic, I was fascinated by something I didn't know would happen in Parliament. So she was explaining to them that if the mics, how the mic works in Parliament. I didn't know it worked this way. So she was saying that if
Juliet Holness, let me stop you in your track there. Juliet Holness decided to go home, lay down in the bed in Beverly Hills, rub Andrew head 2 times, and they came up with a plan. No other book in the Parliament of Jamaica has nothing like that in it. She came up with a plan to just chat paid bloody nonsense in the People's Parliament. So in other words, the opposition must be muzzled at all times. It must not be spoken. The opposition must not say anything in the Parliament because Juliet run things.
but it is sad enough because if what happens today,
What?
can you
Good night, Mek Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Mr. Tavares, sir.
Good night, man.
You don't think it's full time one of the members of the opposition get up and tell Juliet Holness that she has no respect and manners and she cannot behave like that? What are they afraid of?
I think
Andrew Holness government no afraid of nothing.
I think because they don't want to go down the road of a Warmington, they will do it behind closed door, man.
Well, then better. And I don't think she understand who she was talking to when she was talking to Mark Golding. And now you know how she talked to Andrew Holness at the yard, you know. Now you get a good idea how she treats her husband, like a dog. That woman don't have any manners and she cannot continue like that.
Let me say something to you, man. The Jamaican people is at fault, you know. The late Wilmot Mutty Perkins once said, you know, the center cannot hold mayor upon the land.
All right.
Jamaica is facing a problem. A problem.
Yeah, man, it's a crisis. Yeah, crisis in government.
There you go. Jamaica is facing a fundamental crisis.
The decent, respectable Mark Golding who won the election the other day that they stole. They know they stole it. Everybody know. And that is some of the reasons why they did not want Mark Golding to be the government of this country, because things will be in order. And the outlaws in Jamaica like what is happening.
Well,
the outlaws in Jamaica like what is happening.
I am happy that the PNP didn't want it. You know why?
That's right. Many people say it. Yeah, many people say it. I agree.
The government has no money. The government have been lying to the people of this country. They have no money. They have and the Jamaica Labour Party with Andrew Holness must come and tell the Jamaican people how much money they got from a cement company.
That is what bought the votes, Mr. Jeff. That is what bought the votes, Mr. Jeffrey. And no matter how them buy, they couldn't pull out more than 5 extra seats. Those worthless criminals.
So
leave them to time. Time is coming. Time will take care of them.
Indeed.
No integrity, no money, no nothing.
Right,
God bless you, Mr. Jeffrey. Take care of yourself. Good.
Okay, bye-bye.
yes, Jeffrey, as I was saying,
Good night, Mek Wi Talk, you're live.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm sorry for my people in Jamaica. Today alone should have showed them say the people who voted for Andrew Holness is a bunch of idiots. Imagine a storm is coming and the opposition is asking questions towards the safety of the people, and they were barred from asking questions. Eh? Jeffrey, we wanna fight for Jamaican people for?
I tell you,
Who not waste time for?
I tell you something, my friend. I feel a way sometimes in doing that to you. But today,
no man, today alone.
Today I sit around the kitchen table with the computer on doing the live feed. And I said to myself, I am tired of talking. But when I see what is going on in the Parliament of Jamaica, where men like the late Custos of Westmoreland, Jim Thompson, the late Roger Clark, and many others are sitting in that parliament. When I realized that the parliament is going down a road of where our forefathers has fought for this country and give us the right to vote, I said, no, man, I have to speak out the same way.
Jeffrey,
Yes, sir.
oh, what I saw today is basically holding them to account.
Yes.
And that is what they don't want. And I'm not going to disrespect her, no. I'm going to talk in the most decent way. That woman is a criminal and she's willing to back the criminals of the party.
Yes.
You understand what I say? For you, if you don't want the opposition asks about the people and business and the safety of the people, it sure so you're not fit to sit up there. And it is clear. And the GG should resign because he should have looked into this matter and said, no, based on the hypocrite behavior with this woman I come with, she should step down. And the Cubans saw through them today.
Of course.
You see the Cuban, the man, the young one face, you see him look on them with the smirk and a laugh and I said, bunch of idiots.
Yes.
Him look and I said, the bunch of idiots taking their people for fools. Listen, today, I hope the people of Jamaica can find the time to go protest and ask that woman to step aside. She needs to step aside. She's not for the people of Jamaica. She's
under our Westminster system doing it, sir. Even if we got there our numbers and ask for her to resign, the majority in the parliament is the government. They can still stay there.
Listen, the country there's a pause need to stay set on the country.
All right, man.
They need to pause business in the country.
Yes.
This can't continue today. You see, if this continue, what me see happen today, Jeffrey, Jamaica done.
All right,
you hear me say? It done.
All right, thanks much. John, I'm gonna call coming. Go ahead until the call coming. Because someone else calling, and go ahead.
No, I was. Go ahead.
Good night, Mek Wi Talk. You're live.
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey. Just a minute, sir. Good night to you, sir. Good night, Mr. Jeffrey, and good night, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good night,
Now,
Mr. John.
I don't usually watch. Yeah, the both Jeffrey, Tavares. That's it. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't usually watch Parliament, but I watch it today, and I'm so ashamed of that woman. Huh? And when it comes to the opposition trying to ask questions, she dismissed them and turned off the mic. And remember, that's all she keeps saying. She do not respect the opposition. And when it comes to Mr. Margolin, she tried to diss him. How dare she? She's not fit enough to even walk in his own shoes. She's rude. That woman is so rude. You cannot expect anything better from a market seller. Anyway, good night to you, sir.
I wouldn't go down that road at all, man, because there's a lot of people working
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey. Good night, sir. Good night.
Good night, man. Good night. Good night. Let me call you back. I'm alive. I'm on live. Let me call you back.
Okay, sorry, later.
Okay, bye. The number to call is 954-529-8030. Go ahead for me, Sir John. Go ahead.
Yes. So yeah. So I was just listening to the callers and but I am saying to myself, if this is how the parliament year is going to begin on this note, I can just imagine when the government would need the support of the opposition, what will happen? Because the parliament is supposed to be at least a balanced parliament now. Okay, that's my word. But to see what is happening there today, it really, really, really is cause for concern. And I hope that the members, and I mean members on both sides now, but more so on the government side, will sit.
Opposition side, I mean.
But on the government side, because they're the ones who are the majority.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they need to temper it down. Because they need to temper it down.
Temper it down, you know, because you know why? The opposition side realized that the government side realized the opposition side have some more members. And they realize that the Jamaican people has given them power. Because remember, you know, very few politicians respect the people of this country, you know.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
And what we must remind these people, that they are the servants of the people of this country. And we must remind them that the parliament belongs to the people of Jamaica. Not Mrs. Holness or Andrew Holness, nor Eval Warmington, nor Matthew Samuda, nor the president of the Senate.
True.
Yes, I said it. Nor the president of the Senate.
True.
It don't belong to none of them. It belongs to the people of Jamaica. Jamaica House belongs to the people of Jamaica. King's House belongs to the people of Jamaica. So when you're gonna lock up a man because he's hungry and if take off to look at you, lock him up. Hold on a minute. Good evening, Mek Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Jeffrey. Good night. Yes.
Yes, good
Good
night.
night.
It was a time. Yeah, man. All right, what a disgrace. We have been at Parliament today.
Shouldn't happen. Should
No,
never happen.
I have to say, the higher the monkey climb, I am more exposed. And you know how I really hurt to see people in thief election, you know, especially Juliet Holness, you know. So me I send a strong message to her, you know. You know, say you know win election. And I say you know, you know. But that make it late. And you still come in a parliament and behave so. Like you're there. No, you want to push people over the edge. There are millions of people at Jamaica and diaspora want to make them blood a boil. You're disrespectful. Like you host a parliament a year one. You come back about standing order. Standing order, yes. But the man try to tell us something, say, the man try to tell us, say, the last hurricane, you have some people who don't put power, the contractor, them, they never get no pay. So what is it going forward now? And that the man say, no. But we find out, check, you know, I tell people, them say, ask questions based upon what the people say. So that to say the people them can ask no more questions.
No, but
Every member of parliament.
But hold on, MSP. Hold on there. What we must make clear on this platform here tonight, you know, is that, and Damon Crawford pointed out, Matthew Samuda said to the Parliament of Jamaica that he's speaking on the behalf of Desmond McKenzie, the Minister of Local Government, who is on personal business overseas. So based on that, the member from Eastern St. Mary decide to ask a question based on what Matthew Samuda said.
Of course.
So I don't understand when Everett Warmington and the speaker getting up and cutting off mic. Is it that they don't want the opposition members, the people's representative in the people's house, to ask any question? Is this where the Parliament of Jamaica has gone to?
That is it. So therefore, we can't ask no question about Tufton and the market me. We can't ask no question about CMEX. We can't ask no question about courthouse and 28. We can't ask no question. So if the ruling party say, hey, we the opposition figure say, ask question related to A. Meanwhile, the people in my constituency ask about road and water and gutter and whatever. Me not supposed to ask a question about that.
Hold on for me, Mr. Tavares, want to ask a question. John, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say that even in the presentation of Matthew Samuda talking about the hurricane, you know, the hurricane impacts on a lot of other things, such as road, electricity, health, safety. So you couldn't ask no question as it relates to that?
And
no.
And that's one of the things, hold on for me, Mr. Matthew Samuda said, you know, that he is speaking because he and Desmond McKenzie has constant contact in what is going on right now and the preparedness of this hurricane coming to Jamaica. What the hell is going on in the Parliament of Jamaica? Let's speak, go ahead.
But if you remember, when I buried, when the big news Prime Minister, I know you see, I know Mek Wi Talk is what Mrs. So. He tell them a foreign say, 100 had shelter, one come to here 50 had, one come to here how much amount. Now, the gentleman are telling about the landslide and it's saturation of the place. And the last time the contractor them they do the work, them not get no pay. How would it be this time? That's simple question that you know. But because Juliet Holness with them big size 13 foot, he likes that he can run the parliament like in running yard. And I say that go work, Miss Holness. It not go work so. We want the opposition if we take out the mace and walk out of parliament and show them something not bad.
No,
because just because the opposition.
Hold on a speed, let me correct with something. The opposition cannot take out the mace. What the opposition should pray for, that this current Prime Minister leader walk out. And
but he actually walk out because you know that parliament.
And all government members walk out. That would be a great day for Jamaica.
Me I watch one parliament, me never Bahamas that way.
Because if they walk
out, me see the opposition.
Hold on for
me. See the opposition. Take up the mace. You remember?
And throw it through the window.
No, that
yes.
That is in Barbados.
Yeah, throw it through the window. I remember that one.
Bahamas that burn you that way.
Yes.
But the opposition take up the mace and fling it through the window. No, let me tell them something now. No, Jeffrey, yes. No matter how tough you be, or what, this is getting out of hand. And if you not nip it like the body that was spread, Juliet Holness is getting too much hype. She's disrespectful.
But Miss P, in any other modern democracy, let me say it again, in any other modern democracy, this nonsense could not happen. There's absolutely no way the wife of the Prime Minister should be Speaker of the House of Representatives. It should
never happen. Should I back you 1 million times.
And again, I was
wicked Jeffrey. Then give Gospel Brown a reward. Because how want that? A reward then give him. I say constitution work and democracy. After the man mash up democracy. All of me just who then give and a reward and a reward them. Yeah.
I have been saying this on this program for years, you know. And members of my family said I shouldn't do it. People call me one of them and say, Jeffrey, no, you shouldn't because you're speaking bad about the democracy of the country. Let me say something to you. I heard the late Wilmot Mutty Perkins said, you know, but he don't want no order of bad order. And I've been saying this too. I do not want any order from no government in Jamaica. As far as I can see, hold on, Miss P. As far as I can see, they have been awarding rapists, human traffickers, criminals, Jamaica's highest order. And I don't want to be among those people. I mean, I run down no order. You have some members of the Jamaican diaspora who so licky and nyami. They run down order. Me don't want no order. Because as far as I'm concerned, when you give order to Miss Matty and Sister Tem, who have been doing the work in the trenches. But when you give a man who presided over 28 dead babies Jamaica's highest award, when you give Desmond McKenzie Jamaica's national award, Huh? What kind of democracy is this? And I must be among those people who has bring down the name Jamaica. That I must be a part of them who get award. I don't want an award. I don't want no order of no donkey, no order of no
And
puss,
jackass.
no order of no
And a
thief,
jackass.
no order of no donkey, no jackass. I don't want it. The national award ceremony is a damn disgrace in this country. And for those who, hold on, Mr. Speaker, make a talk. For those who believe that I, Jeffrey Tavares, should be saying it, I will not apologize to you, neither you, she, nor the old lady. Not even my mom I apologize to. Not even my mother will never apologize to. As far as I am concerned, the national award ceremony should scrap. No one in Jamaica. Very few people in the country, that little boy who got an award, yes, he deserved it. The little young man who got an award, he deserved it. Some ladies there who got an award for education and so forth and whatever, they deserve it. But Christopher Tufton do not deserve any award. Desmond Mackenzie don't deserve any.
But Jeffrey, because I tell you something. I don't know if you want to let's say for the past 5, 6, about 10 years now, if you should go and look at the recipients of these national awards. And I said it, I think I said it last year in a post, and some persons didn't take too kindly to it, but I'm going to say it again. I'm saying that politicians on a whole, it doesn't matter who you are, PNP, GLP, NDF, no Peter should be given a national award. No politician, none of them.
Look what
That is my thing.
Tufton presided over 24 dead babies in this country. And you know what Andrew Holness did? To slap it back in the Jamaican people's face? Give him Minister of Health same way. And now, on the advice of the Prime Minister, he get Jamaica's highest award, OJ, Order of Jamaica, Old Jackass.
Well, we not the highest, the fourth highest. Just a correction. The fourth highest, not the highest one. Not the highest one.
You are the man who presided over 24 dead babies in this country. Huh? $18 million he award to his sweetheart. 80 million. He award to his sweetheart. And you give him Jamaica's national award. You want to see where this country is going? And when they talk about these things, they say, boy, you're dirty labor, you're dirty comrade, you're dirty labor, right? I am neither nor P. What I'm speaking about is the truth. Right. If they should call me, I made a joke. Let me tell you the joke I did to Wilfred Rattigan yesterday. I wrote a letter to Wilfred Rattigan and said, Mr. Rattigan, the government of Jamaica would like to award you with the national award. I don't want to know what you can tell me.
I can't just imagine. I can't just imagine.
No, but the Jamaican people, there are some people in this country who have been doing work, who have been helping shut-ins, and they are not recognized. And you're going to give 2 ministers, one who presided over dead babies, huh? One who presided over the shut-ins and street people, and give a building name after him? What the hell is going on in this country? Christopher Tufton, you do not deserve to get Jamaica's award. You don't deserve it. You presided over 24 dead babies in this country. 24 dead babies. And the GG laugh and good work, and give him the award. This lucky, licky, near Governor General, who all he do is go on and near.
I'm sorry to be laughing, but it's just a serious laugh.
All he do is go on and near me home cut ribbons. And, well, Andrew take over the cut ribbon from him. Because he not cut ribbon anymore. He only near me taxpayers' money for nothing. And having security guard around him for nothing. I have never seen in Jamaica where down to the very governor general, the people of the country disrespecting. It's to show you how where this country is going. We have no respect for the leaders of this country anymore. None. Anyway, I'm not talking like I'm talking at the level like I say.
Yeah, but Jeffrey,
Yes.
a man tell lie and him with thief election. And the first thing he man do, him put Andrew Weekly in the cabinet. Him put Montague in there. Him put Darren in there. Then it's first box that we get, you know. First box that. He come back now, he get Tufton and them a reward. I want to slap that. Blaston Brown don't forget nothing. Mr. Fisher, Ored Fisher, we did this so long. Ored Fisher, the man will change it from 60 constituency to 63. So we can have an additional one if there's a tie. Right? And at that, the man do everything. Them not give no award. And just because this is what I know, thief the election, get Andrew Wallace, he get a reward. Emily Sheed, trade edge.
Well, if Emily Sheed gets it, Emily Sheed can get it. Not about Emily Sheed.
He can't get nothing.
No. If Emily Sheed get it. Not because she may talk to him. But a person like Glasswell Brown. Glasswell Brown must tender his resignation. If you have any shame, if the director of election have any shame, they should have never taken the award. They should go home and sit down and resign. You're a disgrace to the people of this country. You're a disgrace to the office that you hold, Glasswell Brown. You are a disgrace to it. And many others who sit in the office of the director of election. There is a damn disgrace to the people of this country. I won't call no name because if I call name, I may get a call tonight.
I tell you, you know, again, I am worried. I'm worried from a...
Hold on for me. I don't care how much dead baby and Dr. Fenton Ferguson. And a Ferguson power now. I am talking about Dr. Christopher Tufton or Tufton. Fenton Ferguson never gets any award. And it's not 24 dead babies on a Fenton Ferguson, it's 18 dead babies. 18 on a Fenton Ferguson. Go do your research. Dr. Christopher Tufton presided over 24 dead babies in this country. 24 dead babies. $80 million in corruption. $31 million and counting. And you're telling me that what the leaders of this country have done is to give him an award for killing off poor people, picnic babies. The people who live below Crossroad, because those who live at the Vumbavon and the Vumbavon of Cherry Garden and Narbrook, they don't go to Victoria Jubilee Hospital. They go to the private ward of 22, what they call it, 23?
23 wings.
And those who can't afford to go there, what they do is go down to Victoria Jubilee Hospital or KPH. And this minister who has no regard, who has no shame, no morals in this country, accept an award because he killed 24 babies under his watch, was murdered in this country. But you know something? If they can kill, if the state of Jamaica can kill how much people down in Tivoli Garden and assassinated Keith Clark and give Rocky Mead, Ambassador of Plentiful, if you're going to name some more taxpayers' money in the Jamaica House, what do you expect? We continue sitting in this country and say we have PNP and JLP. This country is going on a road of no return. If we don't wake up in this country, dog, name us in this country. Let's speak, go ahead, because I'm chatting at me, I'm going to talk. So go ahead, yeah?
Man, when I talk about Fenton Ferguson and baby, 18 baby dead for the year, January to December, Christopher 2024 baby dead in 1 month. So I don't fix up no argument. No, I'm not resign. And do all this in ball out from Fenton Ferguson say, if you resign, and you resign, don't it? People like who make this country go which party to go. But in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, he might go smile upon we. He might go smile upon we. Young glad make me feel it.
Miss P, I'm going to pay this what Andrew said. When Andrew called from former Prime Minister Portia Lucretia Simpson, the girl from Woodhall, who demanded that she fire Dr. Fenton Ferguson. This is what Andrew Holness said. Andrew not hear the dead babies them anymore. Listen to this.
This government does not hear about your health. I hear the spirit of a little baby crying, saying, why didn't the people keep the Labour Party government in? If the Labour Party government was in, I would still be alive. I hear the spirit of the 18 babies that have died because of the incompetence of this government. 18 babies have died. She don't need to pass the law. She don't need to lock up anybody to demonstrate her real care and concern for the children of this nation. All she needs to do is to fire the Minister of Health.
Can you interview for dead babies, Andrew Holness? Did you fire Christopher Tufton? Cock mode kill cock. And now, we must sit in this country and allow Andrew Holness and his wife to become a dictator in the Parliament of Jamaica. We must sit down in this country because we put them there. And they have a right to be dictating to us. Because we, the people, now see what is going on in this country. All we can see is the color orange and the color green. Dog name we suffer in this country for the next 5 years under Andrew Holness and his wife Juliet Holness. Mr. Tavares, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, I sorry I had to take a break, but I'm back. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I was surprised. I was surprised that, when put this way, during the time when Mr. Ferguson was the Minister of Health, I remember vividly the PNP, the JLP was at them, going at them, because at that time I was in Jamaica in the media at that time, and I remember almost going to every function that the JLP would have had. They were spoken about it. I am surprised now that karma comes around, and just like that, I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that's to show you how politics and politicians think and go.
Don't tell me, don't tell me must have 24. It's 24 dead babies under Christopher Tufton watch. Go and read and do your research. 24 dead babies under Tufton watch. And $80 million gift to sweetheart deal of taxpayers' money in this country. I said, don't that's a sweet. She get 80 million. I said, don't Jeffrey stop it tonight. Miss P, go ahead.
Jeffrey B, yourself.
At 24, baby, that one hospital, and that's right, I mean. But all over the island, I'm one that, however, Jeffrey, may I always listen to you, God, now sleep. And Juliet Holness, I height up in foot a cock up. The higher the monkey climb, and the more exposed. Somebody out of the Labour Party, God gonna make somebody rise up against them. Them are gonna swallow them oneself. Them over there.
Then you know, hold on a minute. Sorry. Make I show you something here. You know, see what happened in the Parliament yesterday. You know, see Mrs. Mohammed and Terry Langton.
Yeah, but Terry Langton better know I wear my talk,
Please.
say, he
Member,
might
I need
tread
you to
on
turn your mic on at
a
all.
sharp
Could
head.
you
Miss
What
Felix.
I'm
start from the
saying, I'm
beginning?
not aware of what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. Understand is written.
Hold on.
Aspectos. Especialmente.
Don't cut up my mic. Don't cut up, please.
Member, I
don't
did
know
not
what he's
turn your
saying.
mic on at all. Could you
What I'm
start from the
saying,
beginning?
I'm not aware of what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. Understanding all that is written. For this house, you must speak in English and English only. I have no idea what he's saying. And I'm entitled to understand what is being said in this house by any member. I don't speak Spanish. And this said, I must hear it in English. Okay? I don't. Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Thank you for your intervention, member.
You see what's going on in the parliament?
Jokers, man. I tell ya.
I said, don't go on. It's going to go on more and more so things get more intense. So till they start name up the one another. So till they just turn over and win things and win this and win that. And we say God go expose them, you see. God go expose them. God go expose them. But people are crying. Me say me cry this evening when me sit down and watch the parliament. And if you know so the people them do not win willfully. And yet still you come and behave so. Eh? A lack of might for people. Who you man? And then you want Terry long tongue him. Sir, I just say you're a member of parliament. But I hope you go do the research. I remember the plane, Copa from Cuba. Go do your research. You go I tell the Cuban ambassador and I call up America name. America this, America that. You watch it. Trump a watch. Because when Trump chipping up.
No, hold on. Let me correct about something. The Jamaican government is calling on the embargo against Cuba to be lifted by the United States. And I've been doing it for years and I've been done. Why
never call the UN?
Pardon me?
When you mean the UN, why they never call? I just
They
them
did
go
that.
talk.
No, they did that.
Oh.
They did that. I listened to the PM chatting in the UN. He did that. But what I don't understand from the minister, the junior minister, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, I do not hear Alonda Turlong come to the Parliament of Jamaica and call for a special summit between CARICOM, Venezuela, and the Americans. Nothing has been said by this government.
Jeffrey, we all enough, and we have enough dumpling and banana and roast bread food, Remember saying, me little old lie, but you're supposed to have enough to Westmoreland then. Our people go, yeah, sense, Can't let me them think them mad. What are you think bad about Donald J. Trump and what going on at Venezuela? I want to see what happened here. Then, all right, you remember when you go to school? You say if you think about it, say, remember you were there? Okay.
But
If then think bad.
We better be careful that the Americans that is in the Caribbean waters don't extend their drugs fighting to Jamaica,
We say, Jeffrey, it all takes time. Time longer rope. It about right across the board. And Donald Trump no have no friend. Don't kill one right hand man. Indict him 1 year. Oh.
Let's not talk about America and their politics. Let's go back to Jamaica and the Caribbean, but especially Jamaica.
We not talk about America, but we are tell them say careful. They hand in that tiger mode careful. Because they constantly be and beat up on America. They know what we catch them and make other people go suffer through them. Right.
Miss P, we must be very concerned in this country. Mr. Tavares, John Tavares, as a form, as a journalist, you're still a journalist, although you're no longer in that field, but you're still a journalist. As we sit down here, and as Jamaicans, we must be very concerned about our country. What do you take on that, John?
Oh, very much. I said it before, and I think I hear you speak on it many, many times. Some little low hanging fruits that's supposed to be addressed in the country. It's not being addressed. Some little things that can be addressed. You know, I was saying that if you address small things, you can control the bigger things.
Yes.
But if you leave the little things unattended, you're gonna have problems.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamaica needs to be serious about life. I am 59 years old, and when I was a boy, there are things that I see happening in Jamaica that when I was a boy, younger boy, they don't happen. They do not happen. And successive governments, PNP, JLP, that's all I know, have done nothing to address the problem. And you see what happened now? It spills over in this new generation of parliamentarians.
Yes.
And the older ones who are there, who are supposed to be setting the example for the younger ones who are there. All right, I'm going to tell you something. Look at it now. You see, if you check it out now, you see how many new parliamentarians we have in the parliament now. I guarantee you that, well, I probably I shouldn't be saying it, but I'm going to say it. I guarantee you, by now and the next elections, most of those young parliamentarians who are new parliamentarians who are in there, by the time the next general election comes around, there'll be a changed politician. There will be a changed politicians.
You're
They're
so
going
correct,
to
John.
okay. All right.
I want to play about this video, Miss P, with opposition leader Mark Golding walking out of the parliament. Students, like, share, and subscribe. And good night to Walking Divine Purpose, who's in the chat room with us. Good night. Thanks for coming on. Students, like up the live feed. Like up the live feed. Let's go up to 1,000. Share up the live feed. Jamaica's democracy is at risk. The democracy of Jamaica is at risk tonight. What happened in the parliament this evening? Jamaica's democracy is at risk. Watch this.
If we have no other questions.
Hold on for me.
Madam Speaker.
Members, there's a question from the Leader of Opposition, the member from St. Andrew South.
I'm very concerned by the way in which the proceedings are being conducted. We are attempting to ask questions. We are attempting to ask questions arising from the statement. The statement was a wide-ranging statement. It not only touched and concerned the specific minister's portfolio, he also said he was speaking on behalf of the Minister of Local Government, who is overseas, who has direct responsibility for disaster preparedness. On more than one occasion, the member on this side who sought to ask a question has been prevented from completing the question, and instead a point of order has been taken, which I don't know what the ruling was, or you yourself have intervened to prevent the statement, the question from being asked. I want to know what the question was that the member for South East St. Mary was seeking to ask. I don't know what his question is.
Member.
Yeah. I hope the Jamaican people see what is going on, you know, and stop play politics within yourself in this country. Stop play politics when the Speaker of the House has no scan regard for the leader of the opposition, for the members of Parliament. The House belongs to the people of Jamaica. And when the Speaker of the House has no scan regard for the leader of the opposition, that is to show you she don't respect the Jamaican people either. Miss P, your take on that?
Yes, she don't have no money, she don't have no respect, she don't have nothing about her. Nothing. All of them I think about them money and the corruption that we are come up. But as we say, Jeffrey, me is a little poor person. And the uncle faith me up of believe that the true and living God. Because him, God are going to put them in them place. So all of what them are doing, you notice all of them nastiness are come out. The woman have nothing. Because it's a strategy. But them plan. As me say, if them are talk about A, you must not ask Uncle A if you concentrate man. Even when the question lead to B, just about talk about B, talk about A, so that when them you can ask them nothing about nothing else. Just simple that. And up till now, the hurricane a come. It a must to reach a very tropical storm. And them not finish nothing pan that they pan that. Them don't care about the people them. And the same people them will vote them in. And them are going to get them out. And them are come up the north and fight here in there. Because if you have a jackass, you know, and you pinch him, and him at the top, and you continue, you know, him a go turn and bite you know. Him a go kick you down and bite you. And the same Jamaican people who them buy out, and who then do them same one a go turn upon them. The police and the soldier are going to get fed up on them. Because the police and the soldier have mama, brother, uncle, sister, picnic, grand picnic too. And what happened to one, we happen to others. Them are going to get frustrated at them. This is total disrespect and disregard for the Jamaican people. And this woman must come down. Go and yard, go washing dirty clothes, and I find something do. Too much as she now. She do, me say, and my 50th day upon her, and I watch parliament. This elect them are people here are the worst of Wasara.
I have
In the place of parliament. Them bring down
I have asked other people in the know-how. I've asked former parliamentarians. I went as far to get in contact with a former Speaker of the House of Representatives. And the Speaker said to me that they have never seen something like this in Jamaica. In all the years in Parliament in Jamaica, they have never seen something like this. And this is to show you. Go ahead, John.
But I am here thinking, and I want you to cast your mind. Just look at the current crop of persons who are leading the world. Just look at them. You realize how they behave? The current the persons who are the world leaders now. You see how they behave? What that tells you as a country, as a world that we live in.
I heard former President Barack Obama speak about totalitarian governments. And it's happening right here in the Caribbean.
Yeah. If you listen to it, I'm gonna stray a little bit away. If you listen to the recent, I think the recent speech of Mrs. The Prime Minister for Trinidad and Tobago, I don't like her tone. I don't like her tone.
Hello, didn't she say that she welcomed the Americans in Caribbean waters and on Trinidad shore? And when the Americans they bomb a boat from Trinidad, what did she say? Tell us something, you know. The Jamaican people, the people of this country that we call Jamaica. I said it on my platform before election, and I said it after the election. The future of Jamaica lies in the hands of the people of Jamaica, not in the hands of politicians, in the hands of the people of this country. And whether we like it, yes or no, it lies in the hands of the people of this country. And the Jamaican people are to take heed of what is going on in this country. And they must listen. Jamaica's Jamaicans are now asking, is the Speaker of the House of Parliament running her own house? Or is the House of Parliament belonging to the people of Jamaica? The People's National Party say this is a walkout. It stands against what is going on within the parliament. The leader of the opposition, Mark Jefferson Golden, has decided that he will not stand for any more of Mrs. Holness' rude behavior. So what he did, he let her walk out from the opposition, out of the parliament. What is the Jamaican people doing? What is the people of this country doing?
But Jeffrey, let me interject here. This is the second time now, the opposition is walking out of parliament. The first one, you remember, it was the last budget or the
Yes.
budget before.
When Mr.
When-
Golden touched on his wife.
Yes, and they walk out again because of Mrs. Holness.
Yes.
Now that should tell you something that I don't think that she should be. I have nothing personally against her, really no, but I don't think that she should have accepted the speaker's role again. That is just my thinking. She should not give it to anybody. Well, give it to Mr. Hero Clark or whosoever. But I think that she should have recused herself from that role. Because as I said before, it's going to be a rough year where she's concerned. And the opposition spell blood and they're not going to let up. Worse, because they know double the amount of persons in parliament. So they are going to go at her. And before I mean, you can't think about it. If you are in a company and you are in charge of a department, and you find that 3/4 of the persons in the department don't like you, you're gonna continue in that position.
She's doing that because she knows why she's doing that. She will block everything that comes against anybody, including herself, if there's anything about her, to be going to the Integrity Commission. But as I said before, and I want to say it again tonight, I have no faith in the Integrity Commission, none whatsoever. And I will say this again tonight also. Jamaicans in the diaspora and Jamaicans overseas, and Jamaicans in Jamaica will never see one single member of parliament go to prison in this country. Royal Reed shall walk scotch-free. Nothing shall come out of Andrew Holness court with the IC.
Jeffrey, I hope you're wrong, I hope you're wrong. I hope your prediction is not right. I hope your prediction are your.
I'm not predicting one single thing is going to happen. Not one single parliamentarians, neither former nor present criminals, will never see a jailhouse in this country.
But
Royal Reed, the former Minister of Education, and his co-accused will never see in our lifetime. Forget about Jack Smith. That gone from what we killed Philip. We're still talking about Jack Smith.
That was years ago. That was from that was when I was a boy. I almost forget about him.
Hold on, my speed. Hold on, my speed. Good night, Mek Wi Talk here live.
Good night, Jeffrey, and good night to your fellow panelists. Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes, my friend.
Me kind of agree with you, but me also kind of disagree with you. Let me tell you what's going to happen, Jeffrey. You remember Dalrymple?
Did he go to jail?
No, you remember they find her less than the crime she committed?
All right.
Same thing are going to happen to him.
Not one single parliamentarians who are going to charge for embezzlement or whatever will never see the jailhouse door in this country.
Jeffrey, the man don't pay the fine, Jeffrey, and keep all the act. Remember me tell you that.
So whether we're here praying and hoping, and I'm gonna say this tonight. And who want Bex, who want please. If the People's National Party comes to state power, no member of parliament from the Jamaica Labour Party will ever see a jailhouse. None.
That's my few cents, my brother.
All right, my brother. Thanks for calling in. The number to call is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. Miss P, go ahead.
Yeah, as I said, Jeffrey, with my powers, we don't have a strong belief. Say, God are going to take them down and they must get confused and take down their own self. And the people of Jamaica are get tired of them. Not only the ordinary people at the upper lunch and the upper people. Even the same labor right now get rid of them. The labor right now will get rid of them. And yes, them all get rid of them. And I believe if me ears I work right, well, I believe Mark Gold in them have a press conference. So listen to it.
When?
Right? I think I believe, quite sure since the little parliament. I hear it, something like that, but
what are you saying? Are they have a press conference tomorrow?
I think they have it already.
No,
if me hear it not serve me right.
No, if the communication at the PNP when I call me and tell me, man.
All right, call him and ask him. He will walk on.
I didn't hear about
any
conference for the PNP.
May I tell you where me here? Much go so. So I look, send out your eagle them. Right. Send out your eagle. Here I have one eagle, but I don't feel eagle, so send out your eagle.
I don't know about in the press conference. Maybe they plan a press conference tomorrow.
Send out your eagle, for your eagle, we give a better understanding. Right? And Miss Juliet Holness, make I tell you something. What you are doing is very wrong. Not even wrong, like very wrong. People are getting tired of you. Everybody from every sector, from the up there to the down there. And you're going to drop in your own mess. You're too disrespectful. Go your yard. I got on as an MP. Because you know, say, you know, with the election. After you're coming back to the parliament and you behave like that. And I'm going to tell you something, Miss Holness. One thing that of God, it must come down. You see, when you see Mex, you say, bust out, and when you take a start, see Mex up at a place in Colombia where they are doing the same thing. I said, well, what on the nastiness them? I got show. And when the cup full, it will go run over.
All right, Miss P.
You should carry a bucket to one pipe, and the water run over, it will go run over. And I eat back.
Hold on. Okay, thanks. Good night. Mek Wi Talk, you're live.
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good night, you're live. Go ahead.
They have yes, sir. They had a press conference in the chamber right after when they stepped out.
Okay,
so maybe you could ask someone to.
As a matter of fact, I just saw somebody said it to me.
Thank you.
So let me figure out because the press conference was not live, so that's why I didn't get it.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, it had the news. Okay, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Let me figure out something here.
You're welcome, sir. Yes.
There was a press conference with the People's National Party. John,
yes.
Take over.
Okay. So, do we have another call online yet? Or we just continue? Okay. So, good night to the persons in Jamaica. Again, welcome to Mek Wi Talk Live. I see I've been monitoring the chat area, and trust me, I can see some of the comments coming out of the chat area. Very, very interesting. Some of them I really can't read and tell you about, but it's very interesting. For if you can see it on your own device, you can go read some of the comments that are there. There's a gentleman out in the Spanish town here by the name of Mr. Kestenor Gordon, and he is the person who has been.
Good night, Mek Wi Talk. You're live. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good
Am
evening.
I on the air?
Yes, you're live. You want to talk to me off air?
No, it's fine. Good evening to you, co-hosts and viewers of Miss P.
Good night.
All right, so I love what happened today in Parliament. I'm happy that Mr. Margolin stepped out as well as the MPs. But my intake on it is, what we are going to do, the people. I wouldn't even say me because I am on the streets and I've shared things in the back with you. We have so many people on the streets, but we need more. The chattings and all of this, I hear people really calling for Mark Golden, and so we're in too soft. He's a man of integrity. You understand? And there are ways and means to do things. And when you see him get upset, you know how it goes. So we know to go and protest on the street. We can't just depend on the opposition alone to do this thing because the cronies are get from bad to worse. You know, for all size 13, sit down up in the chamber like to shoot up on our toilet. You know, understand how we Jamaicans just sit down and not talk. My water bill come to almost $6,000. I'm a door of a pool. I'm a work out. You understand me? So we the people now, we can't just say one set of people for do, and all the bloggers need to do something. They're doing their part, yes, but there's still something. We're not going to play the hypocrite. There are things that more weak the bloggers them can do. All of them need to unite. I know some people might not agree with me. When I say unite, Mr. Rattigan has something to drop. All of them can, if we get everybody to drop and you know what, I'm going to sign the act, that will do something even much more. And furtherless, we're not even going to talk about the churches and the umbrella churches because them dead and silent. You know, so them turn up when the man and night the bus with the rum. So we're not even going to look on them. The church, we are taking to them differently. You understand me? But we the people need to get up and do something now. We cannot just depend on Mr. Golden or the others to say, all right, yeah, man, Dylan Crawford, you should not sit down. I mean, the thing embarrassing, you know, man. And the one that talking now, the work, you know. And that's a Marky G need to stop. Marky G need to understand, you have to understand the parliament and the act and the things that they can't do and the things that they can. Now, if we push on him, sister, we are the man that come on, they could boost him up and do them things there. But we, the people, have to get up and do something. Many never does take it, sir. Some sharp never does take it, so what he was there yesterday, why shall we celebrate it? They never just take it, so we have to make sacrifices. I got to take sacrifice. If not, we don't want nobody who look influencer for them to you understand me? And I look alike. You have to stand up for the people and stand up for the people. One box food I said at school for $750. How much Jamaicans can buy that? Big glass of flats, I feel put juice over fence for sell down at Portland. Make a pick me and missing, Mr. Prime Minister, your Pegasus can't pick up with the little boy there, but your Pegasus can't pick up with the man like that. And look here, man, we need to get up and do something. You understand me? No matter what the police, because him have the whole thing. Like, you see what I'm showing though? Because no police are with the JP, you know. But them have them and a lock and kill them, come to the bloggers, them, you know. But until we get up and do something as a nation, we don't have no hospital. Then they say anybody when them sick, them can take them family and fly them out. How much you have no visa down there? How much you have all of this and all them stuff? How much you have 10,000 right now on the bank account? Turkey net are not for poor people anymore. We could have bought 1/4 pound of saltfish. We not know them things there. But when we go in, sit down and reason the people on the streets. You understand me? And because I'm not the person who come and show everything and show on social media certain things. Downtown back at Kingston Public Hospital. I want to say you have people take them shower. Yeah, I'll be at the sidewalk.
Speaker has no intention of allowing the opposition.
I want to speak, Mr. Jason, a ball. In this year, in the 21st century, people are being on the sidewalk because guess what? I saw the team set. People know I think tired.
Hold on for a minute, divine purpose. Hold on for a minute. Good night, Mr. Talk. Hello?
Yes, good night, Mr. Tavares. I'm on live?
Yes, you are.
Okay, sir, I'm just want to make you know that the speaker today was very rude to me. I'm not sure if everyone sees like that, but she was very rude.
Who is
it? This is a caller, second time calling.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so I'm saying that the speaker today is very rude. Very rude, very rude. It is distasteful to watch.
Hold on,
and you know, sometimes
well, the caller who I put on hold, please do not go anywhere. The caller I put on hold, walking divine purpose, don't go anywhere, please. Go ahead for me.
Yes. And sometimes I wonder if the speaker is an educated person because she don't sound educated. I don't know why she sound like that. Yeah, she is.
She is educated.
Okay, but she don't. Yeah, she don't act that way and she don't sound that way. But I'm just calling to say that she was very disrespectful today. And the parliament, I don't know why the parliament is like that. I don't know why. But that is just my 2 cents.
All right, thank you. Let me go back to the other call. Oh Lord, what happened here? Don't tell me I cut off the lady. Lord have his mercy. John, don't move. Hold on for me to get back the lady who was talking to us.
She was very, very passionate.
She was, and I
oh yes,
because this person been calling from way before her. Let me call her back.
Hello?
Yes, sorry about that. Go ahead for me.
Go ahead, Carl.
That is good. I'm just saying I am upset. I am upset because I have been on the streets and you know that I talk to you in the back end, right? And I share certain image and things with you. And I have a movement going on and my heart, it's broken. You understand me? I even contest with the church. Of course, we have, you don't know the things like TBC, we have our, the prayer protest, and you have people asking where the church is. You have night evangelism, people out at door 3 a.m. in the morning, yes, 2 a.m. here in Jamaica, praying and seeking God's face and repenting. All of that won't stop until we unite. If you have friends who are brought down, Mr. Jeffrey, it can't let in anybody. Jamaica letting anybody right now. I have a business and I have to pay tax for my insurance, my license, yeah, license tax, business tax, the name of the business, of course. The amount of things that me have to pay. And before it's even due, I get a call from them that, remember that is, I mean, I'm not talking about messaging on our email, I'm talking about a phone call with them to remind me, and I've never been late. And to see that here in Jamaica, we have Chinese having the privilege. That's why I'm stuck the fast food and the certain things, you know. But I can afford to buy the kids and whatever, but I go out and I support the people every day while I sell them. It might not pleasing to you, but I will buy it and give it to someone else because I start my own thing, you know. But I support them, I give them money, I buy it and give it. So if you have people down your camera, you have phone and chicken back. You have people down there at shows. I wonder if I should have pay my bill or buy food. You have people in Jamaica wonder, I wonder if I should have pay my light bill, I got for the landlord. You have people in Jamaica who say, Miss, from 3 days now, I'm not eat. Mr. Jeffrey, I'm not paying my sites with you. These things break me. You understand me? It brought me bad. And I, of course, as a Christian, I never play it. The church is silent because already. But at the same time, they need to get up and talk. The protest cannot just be have protests at Portmore, protests at East New Kingston, yeah, in front of Emancipation Park. We have to get up and do something. When I see Roy Reid in the parliament, I mean tell you so me love my mullah, my tell you my heart cut up, my broke up. But we as Jamaican have to get up.
When did you see Roy Reid in the parliament?
I'm not saying the parliament, I'm saying that his name is back the same and a thief for the pick the money. That's that one.
He's not in the
That's her name.
Roy Reid is not in the parliament.
Not the parliament you're talking is in back is out free, I'm saying. Thank you for the correction. These are the
He's still going to court.
right. These are the things that the cons I don't hear you.
He's still going to court. He's not free as yet. The court doesn't let him free as yet.
No, and yes, I understand all of that, Mr. Jeffrey. But you would have when I try to show you if it was a poor class person, someone from the inner city, then gone through clear already. And that me I try to show you. A blood run through all our vein. And I understand that emotions can't go court is evidence. But the evidence is the evidence there. But because he have little money and it's not just him.
Hold on. Let me explain something to you. The evidence is there, yes. But what they're saying that the JP who signed off on the warrant to lock up Roy Reid is not valid. And the statute of limitation on the Roy Reid case is running out. So what the lawyer is saying that they should throw out the case. And that is why I keep on saying to you.
No, I can't sure.
Carla, just listen to what he's saying to you. Just give him a chance and listen to him. What he's
saying. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
He will never, repeat again, Roy Reid, the former Minister of Education, former Senator, former Principal for Jamaica College, will never see a prison house in this country or a prison cell in this country. Mark my word.
Can I say something before I go?
Yes. Go ahead.
We have to, I think, each and every one of us as Jamaicans, wherever you are, we have to look back at our heroes and our one heroine, right? Why? They sacrificed. They did a lot. It was not easy. I'm not going to call any other country to compare. We have countries where they demonstrate people even be on the sidewalk sleeping from sundown to you know what. It is time for us to get radical.
You know why?
You understand me? And stop.
You know why?
I come in.
You know why those people sit on the sidewalk overnight? Because they are not politically motivated. They are not Republicans, they are not Democrats. They are not whatever in their country. Their country come first. In Jamaica, them are PNP and them are JLP. So them not go do nothing. Their country don't come first. The future of their country don't come first. Only their party and those who lead the party.
You know why I started the movement that I am in? I remember I went somewhere and I overheard someone say that one tin of milk, I think it was $250 at the time, not this year. And when I heard about it because I buy bulk, I felt so awful and she couldn't even buy the milk. You understand me? I was listening to the conversation and I said, no, what is going on? No, I need to pay attention. You have people in Jamaica, Mr. Jeffrey. Jamaica, this country, no matter. But can't even buy 1 pound of chicken back. I didn't even know you have something named fish back.
Yes.
Because I'm saying fish don't have back. I didn't even know that these trimming, these things, and the lady told me that she used it to boil soup. And you say you missed something, man. There are things in Jamaica, Mr. Jeffrey, when I look at my bill and I start to calculate one tin of big Jack Mackerel of 500 and something Jamaican dollars. How much people can afford that and not eating for breakfast? I sent you a video and I show you how much money, just what it spent, just for the month alone. It is crazy. It is crazy. Oh, people must eat healthy in Jamaica. How can you eat your fruits and your vegetables? And diabetes, everybody you want when you're having on cancer. You know,
Carla and Jeffrey, Jeffrey and Carter, you know, it was just 3 days ago. I was reading the Gleaner, and this is the Gleaner now. And I see where the mayor of Kingston revealed that the persons who are on the sidewalk and persons who would normally feed them are giving them stale food now. It is gone that bad in Jamaica. People are giving people stale food. Jeffrey,
Happen.
huh?
That never
Wow.
Never used to happen. So what the caller is saying, I feel her passion and I know what she's going through by just reading this, what is happening there. Sad. So sad. Continue, caller.
Mr. Jeffrey,
Yes, ma'am.
you have a mother. You have a mother with 5 children. And it's not like it's the only just sit down and get pregnant and just have to pick them like that. No. You sell down a market. Nothing now go and say because you know so the imported things them the last well. And then the person that you have as a spouse, nothing now go on so much thing because they know say I like a construction worker, you know, who I get them the job now. What is going to happen to the homes for the Jamaicans? You get what I say? But you have to know what going on the street. When you go to the street and you hear the things and when you hear, when you lie down in your bed, you have to say, Jesus have mercy, I would the church there. You're going to even the church, you're wondering, like, offering upon them. Let me tell you why some of the church then turn. Because nobody got the money for show offering, and them not depend upon God, so them just sell out what them can get. You understand the light, if you get what I say. And it is wrong.
Hold on there for a minute. Let me say something to you. I was speaking to my wife sometime this weekend gone. And we were talking about church. And she said to me, there's a church in Florida where they don't really ask for offering because, you know, they don't know some people don't have it. You know what they do? They send on the offering. And what they said is who can give, and who need money to go ahead with a rent or whatever, they can take it out. And people are doing that. Will you ever see a church in Jamaica do something like that?
You have churches and people who help. But majority, as I said to you, I'm not going to play the hypocrite. The churches fail.
Hold on for me.
Mm-hmm.
What I am asking, would you see a church in Jamaica right now send you on an offering plate with $1 million in it and say to the people, use your conscience and take out what you want?
No, I don't know. I can't say no and I can't say yes. But what I can say, you have churches. Now let me finish. You have churches that will support people. As I said to you, I don't come out and tell everybody what I do because biblically we are right and do enough. You understand me? I believe in that. But you have people in Jamaica right now. We have CFC coming up. We have to pay for people fee, the fee, and there are certain things that I help. But at the same time, it's not just me alone, but I know other people who help, and of course, the movement that I'm in. But I'm just saying, if I am just the teeny me, right? That is not a big content creator, and I don't mind, can do this, right? Other people might be doing it and showing, or maybe they're doing it in the back. What I'm trying to say is, if all of us unite, come together here in Jamaica, decide to the church door, we now go work, church door unlock, we're going to go by the byways and highways, and we're going to lead into a decent protest, it will pay off. When I ask them, we know it will pay off until we get something done. We have to get up and talk.
Jamaicans will never do that. Because you know why, my dear? Majority of Jamaicans are saying, them not busy with government. And them not realize that them is the government. And they are saying, go ahead, una dirty comrade, una go out there, left the party alone, left my prime minister alone. And yet, them same one feeling the hardship, you know. Them same one that them can buy it in a dirty girl. Or in a shake out. You see?
It is a sad thing, Mr. Jeffrey, and we have been talking. It's not no, this is talking and the talking. We need action. The opposition alone, the opposition alone can't do it. When I heard Mr. Golin today, I've never heard him before like that. I was like, I am right beside you, sir. Enough is enough. Because I don't know much about politics, but sorry, the opposition, the prime minister and his wife should not, if she's in the house, she should not be the speaker of the house, because that will come against certain things that should be said and done. You understand me? They lay on the same pill at night. You don't know what they're discussing in their bedroom. And in Jamaica, I noticed when I do my research and look at Mr. the most honorable Michael Manley, and of course my beautiful Miss Portia Simpson Miller, I'm hurt because they have done so much for Jamaica, and they show Jamaicans what they are doing. Right now, I don't know where Mr. Prime Minister is. I don't know what is going on in the country. And we can't sit down and take that.
You know something, Carl? The late Edward George Philip Siaga married to one of Jamaica's beauty queens, Mixie Siaga. I know Miss Mixie very well. And Mixie never went to politics. And even Mixie decided, Mrs. Mixie Siaga decided to go to politics. She would never become the Speaker of the House. What is going on now in this dispensation is to show the Jamaican people that the days of silence is over. And as what the caller said, SPA chat. The Commonwealth Secretariat, they tell Commissioner John Smith that she don't know chat. That's Barris Patricia Scotland. They tell Commissioner John Smith she don't know chat. It's action time. The Jamaican people listen to the chat of Mutty Perkins, Barbara Bludan, and every one of them, and they did nothing. So what they intend to do now, Carl and Sir John Tavares, is to continue to listen to us chatting and do nothing.
Mr. Jeffrey, someone said in the chat that they have to see to believe. Whenever I send you the pictures, I as I said to you, you don't want to show my face or the face of the person. But you definitely can show. I've sent so many evidence to you. You can show them. I came back home a couple of years ago in Jamaica because I used to be abroad, and but they are me yard. I want to build back my country. You understand me? And when I came back to Jamaica, it's worst. It is worst. You understand me? And when I decide to go and do, I ask someone, where can I go? And I ask, of course, my friends and everything, and family members and church members. And we go to the streets and ask. I sent you a videos where I'm even asking people questions. And certain people, they're like, Mr. Chi, you don't even know. Mr. Jeff, when somebody call you up out to your house and tell us, say, if you can't come and help them, they have the medication and they're diabetic and they're waiting on KPH to have certain amounts of things and they can get it. People not getting even their pension. This is a concern, you know. And people have to understand that there are people out there doing, but it is so much. Say when you do your little thing, it just drop in our basket. It is so much. So many things happening here in Jamaica.
When I call you, hold on to me, darling, and we have to run now. You know when I call you, I'm gonna give you a number. I'm gonna give you a number. You see, you can call the person. I want to give you the Prime Minister's number and Jamaica House number. When they call you for help, call that number. And if they don't get through, if they continue calling, they will get through. Nobody call this program. Hold on for me walking the divine purpose. Nobody call this program and ask me to beg anybody anything. Do not do it. Because I will not beg anybody anything on this program. I'm going to call Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness. Thank you for calling in, my dear.
Thank you for having me. Keep on doing the good work, and trust me, there are times I don't even want to come on the internet because of the days and you have to face the children. Some children come to school without even lunch money. It is something that is happening, and it is crazy.
They got Carl Andrew and
That
Tavares Dixon.
Lord Jesus, behave yourself. No, we can't. Children, no, that is different. That is just a different scenario there. But we have to get up and talk.
Tell the mama and the papa to call Andrew, Juliet Holness, and the Minister of Education, Senator, what's your name? Morris Dixon. Tell them to call them for some money. Me not have none. Now you don't have none either. Andrew then want, Andrew no shall get.
All right, then.
All right, darling. Thanks for calling.
Good night, caller.
Blessings to you all alone. Yeah, bye-bye.
So who want Bex with me tonight, Bex? Jamaica is at a crossroad. I wanna play the press conference of Mr. Golden, opposition leader Mark Golden. Here we go.
To pose questions and to play our constitutional role. This is unacceptable to us, and we had to absent ourselves from the rest of the proceedings.
Good evening, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live.
Yes, good evening, Jeffries. Good evening. I'm taking a deep breath. I was watching Parliament today, and initially I could see the Speaker of the House was losing the plot, but it seemed that she was bent in the way she was going to conduct the floor. Now, having seen that, I must salute, and I think it's about time that the opposition they walk out, because I think that we, particularly us in the diaspora, who have been in disgust at the fact that she was returned to be the Speaker of the House. It's somewhat unprecedented. I could not understand. But nonetheless, yeah, the fact is the opposition leader has walked out, and the other representatives walked out as well. Where I'm at is, what are we going to do? Because we are, I don't know if it's an abyss, but we are definitely spiraling into a direction that is not befitting what our ancestors had sacrificed for us and what we generally represent as a small nation in the wider world, particularly Africa, who is presently taking a trajectory which is to take us out of this bondage, finally. Yeah, I'd like to know what it is that we're going to do collectively, particularly on the social media network, us in the diaspora. I've not had a conversation with somebody in Jamaica. I'm asking what it is that we should be doing. And again, I'm saying I've not too long. Insofar as protests, are we just going to stay idly by and do nothing?
Hold on. Let me make something categorically clear on this program tonight. And I said it privately to Mr. Rattigan. I'm going to say it publicly tonight. I, Jeffrey Tavares, on the Mek Wi Talk program, will not be a part of any protest in any country for my country anymore. It is full time. The Jamaican people in Jamaica do something for themselves. I will not be a part of any protest in any foreign country for Jamaica. None.
Okay, let me make the correction. I have made contact with a family friend down there. I've got about 25.
I'm listening to you, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've made contact, and I've got a drum in Jamaica, and I've got a link with some Rastas brothers in Jamaica, and we're happy to join a protest, peaceful protest, with our drums, playing possibly the fundi, which is the do good, the Naya Bingi, because I think this is a reflection and a challenge when we go back to the days of Bustamante and what had transpired with the Rasta fraternity back in the days. I think it is a case that we have to stand for something. I think it's becoming more desperate now. And what it is that we do is going to reflect.
Let me ask you a question. You said that you're willing to put out your drum man kind of shibangara to go protest. Where decide you're talking to the Jamaican diaspora must lead a protest, that's what you're saying?
No. This is already in Jamaica.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying that those in Jamaica must lead a protest, and you will donate your drums for
Support.
drum the Diabingi.
Yeah, the drums already. I've only got one drum down there, but there are others down there who already got drums.
Well,
yeah, so we will add that vibration.
I wish you all the best with that protest, because I know say now go happen.
So how you know that?
For example, when they raise the salaries of the parliamentarians, how many Jamaicans stay on the streets out there?
I think things have escalated. It's becoming more and more serious because we were reliant upon.
Sir, the question that I asked you a while ago, sir, when then hold on there. It was last year they raised the salaries of the parliamentarians the year before, you know. And the question I'm asking you, how many Jamaicans is it take to the streets for that? How many Jamaicans is it take to the streets for the 24 dead babies that died in the country?
But Jeffrey,
is it take to the streets? Hold on for me, sir. For police killing off our young men in the country. How many?
But Jeffrey,
yeah, well, it's a case of how much of it, how much more do we bear? When do we take a stand? When do we stop?
They have been buried from 1962, sir, and they do nothing about it. John, go ahead, ask him the question.
Yeah, my friend, you're hearing me. I'll ask you a question. You remember when earlier this year, when they had, you remember earlier this year when there was a protest against the appointment of one man for the FID? What's his name again? Dennis Strong. And you remember, what happened with that protest?
I don't remember what happened with that protest.
Well, that
how was it
protest.
done? How was it organized?
Beg your pardon?
How was it organized?
It was organized coming from the opposition party at the time. Yeah, at the time, and they call this protest, and nothing came out of it. I don't think Jeffrey is not really pouring cold water on what you're saying. You know. He's actually saying that you go out there. What next? You're just gonna go and protest. What is gonna come out of it? What do you hope to gain from it? You go out there, you're standing in the sun the entire day, a half a day. What do you intend to gain from it? Do you think it will make a difference? That's what he's actually saying to you.
What we need.
No, it's what you.
Hold on for me, sir. What we need is a protest of all the 14 parishes in this country, where every single Jamaican take to the streets from Negril Point to Moran Point. Now that's one gathering in a Kingston.
Well, you have to gather somewhere. I think National Heroes Park is the best place.
Well, I wish you all the best with it, sir, but me not be a part of it.
No. Well, obviously we are in the diaspora, so we're far removed from the real situation.
And even me go down there, I will not be a part of it because the Jamaican people now come out. And I'm not
Well,
being
if I'm
negative.
down there,
I am not being negative. The Jamaican people have proven to me that all they think about is their party. They don't think about themselves.
well, this is not party political, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey and Carla, in Jamaica, people put politicians first, party second, and self third. That in that
Yeah, but we
order.
have to. Yeah, I
Politicians
under.
first, party second, self third. So it means to that it is saying to me that you do not love yourself, you love somebody else. You gotta start with your self-love. Self-love is important.
Okay, and my challenge is, where do we start? Are we not saying enough is enough?
Is the Jamaican people saying enough is enough, sir? Is the people who live in Jamaica saying enough is enough?
I believe a number of them are saying enough is enough. Those that came out and voted and their votes were suppressed, they were saying enough is enough. And if it's one,
I hope you and all the rest can go down there and try and have an organization of the protest.
yeah, and what I'm asking of yourself is to support such a protest.
Let me make it clear to you. I don't make me sound ignorant and negative. Let me make this clear to you. I, Jeffrey Tavares, will not support another protest here in the United States or in Jamaica.
It's not in the,
or in Jamaica.
no.
Because I know for a fact the Jamaican people will not come out.
No, you can't answer that.
I say it already, I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, I well, as you know, I'm a protester. Yeah, I'm a protester. Yeah, I protest with my drum. I don't believe in violence. I believe in peaceful protest. Yeah, all I'm asking is for the nation of Jamaica, yeah, to take a stand. Yeah, because our democracy has been dragged through the mud, and things are as we're.
If those people you're talking about look and done on this poll and say that them that's not wrong with corruption. You think them not come protest against corruption?
But I remember last year I was listening to a talk show host interviewing somebody in Jamaica. That talk show should be nameless for the time being, right? Yeah. But he was saying to that person was saying to him, sir, Jamaican people do not worry about corruption. They only want to know that their water, their light, their road is addressed. They don't business about corruption. They don't business
Yeah, well,
about corruption, friend.
well, listen, I'm not gonna remain the house slave or whatever you may well want to describe it.
Remain the slave house. They want to remain as a slave in their own country. By the two political diatribe, the two gang in the parliament.
It was. I think it was Rex Netterford who referred to them as the gang in parliament, or the gang of parliament, something like that.
It wasn't Rex. It was
Who that?
Jerry Small.
Yeah, well, you might as well call them pirates. You might as well call them pirates because with the Governor General, him come in like Captain Morgan.
So hold on, you know. You say what they call them pirates. So you not going to protest against the pirates?
How you mean?
Is the Jamaican? That's what I'm asking you. Do you believe? All right.
Listen, I'm not.
Hold on for me, sir. I'm gonna ask you a question. The 300% increase in parliamentarian salary. My friend, Professor Rosalie Hamilton and others is out there protesting. How many Jamaicans are out there with them? Hold on. 24 dead babies happening on that tough and watch. How many Jamaicans take to the streets? Huh? So many things happening in the country. Did you see the Jamaican people go protest? No, they didn't.
Jeffrey, I'm monitoring what is being said in the chat room. They said that we are discouraging the young man too much.
Well, I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm just stating the fact.
No, they're right. They're right.
I am not discouraging
Yeah,
anybody.
them right. And the reason why them right, because first you thought it was in the diaspora, and then when I tell you say Jamaica, the thing there, because I just come off iPhone, you still come back and say you know go do it in a Jamaica neither.
Say it again. And one of the reasons why I'm saying it is because I have seen where protests.
Yeah, but
Sir, hold on.
Yeah, but no, you want to see it.
So many things happen in the country. And civil society go out there. Jamaicans for Justice go out there. How many Jamaicans were out there? How many Jamaicans took to the streets?
Jeffrey. Mr. Tavares.
Jeffrey.
All right, Jeffrey, listen. This has been a long journey. Yeah? This has been a long journey. It's a journey that has started with a conversation even with Wayne Lonesome. Yeah? We left it in that place where we hope that democracy would have taken its course and we would have seen fair election to take place. We went through the local elections. Now we've gone through the general elections. And we can see, and the bigger picture that we see, particularly us in the diaspora, it is the action of the Zionists. Yeah, this is bigger than Jamaica. You and I know it's bigger than Jamaica. Jamaicans are just pawns. Yeah, we in the diaspora.
I do not know if it's bigger than Jamaica. I don't know that, sir.
Yeah, well, we have a bird's eye view on the island. Yeah, well, I've been down there, I've been involved as much as, yeah, but from my standpoint, from what I have seen.
Hold on for me, sir. Miss Williams, I am not, I am, what I am saying is this. What I am saying is this. And nobody not looking to what I'm trying to say. There is so many protests that happen under this administration, Andrew's administration, before the election. How many Jamaicans went out on the streets? That's all I'm saying. If you see your country, the parliamentarians will raise a salary to 300% increase in salary. And people from the Vumvavan, some of them come down to demonstrate. And you sit at home. Police beating and killing you, picking them. Jamaicans for Justice take to halfway tree. Where were you? How many Jamaicans were out there? That's all I'm saying.
One person said, Jeffrey, you can't give up. You cannot give up in your country. I'm reading the comments again.
I don't give up in my country. I'm just saying it is time for the people of Jamaica to wake up. So if we go down,
right, and I'm asking.
Hold on. If we're
I'm asking.
If we're going to lead a demonstration now, how many people are going to come out?
Jeffrey. I'm saying to you, yeah, hear me, Jeffrey, we have got the network, yeah, we link with Rattigan, we link with Wayne Lonesome, yeah, Hot Topics, all the social media, yeah, but we are in the diaspora. We have got some people on the ground that we can utilize behind the drums. Yeah, it's how you set about your strategy. Yeah, I've already been down there. I spoke with Andre Stevens. He told me to stay in my lane. I stay in my lane. I've met up with Neil Lugg, who's Donald Lee Donaldson. You know, I've met up as far as even linking up with Joseph Patterson. Yeah, I'm staying in my lane.
Caller,
Yeah,
can I ask you a
there are
question?
people
Caller,
on the ground who
caller,
they
let me ask.
appreciate to step up,
Caller,
and
let
we
me
need
ask
to
you.
give them that assurance and support.
Caller, let me
Yeah.
ask you a
So we in
question.
the diaspora now will keep an eye on the government so that they don't do untoward things.
Caller, let me ask you a question. And I want to see where you're going now. Okay. So you are saying that you use your influence, meaning your drums. Your drums will have messages that will inspire people to come out to protest. And from that, you hope that something will result from that. Is that what you're saying?
In part. Yeah, in part. I'm also watching the TV, so there's a bit of a delay. In part, as recent as last week Saturday, I was at a protest, 600,000 people.
Where?
Yeah, what did in London? Yeah. Now, what the drums does, it puts a spring in your step. Yeah,
And
just like when
you believe the drums have to prosper in the Jamaican people instead?
the drum will evoke a purpose within our people, because what we're wrestling against here is not flesh and blood, it's spiritual warfare. Yeah, it's spiritual warfare. Our people are in a sleep, they're in a slumber. You have to wake them up.
But caller, one more minute, one
And
more
the
thing
drum will
again.
wake them up.
But caller, listen, one more thing again.
Look how quickly we can say our ancestors, we can talk about the sacrifices that they have made, but we don't want to acknowledge and recognize that spirituality which is within us.
Caller, let me
That's
ask
how
a
we
question.
wake up.
Caller, let me ask you a question. Do you know, and you're from Jamaica, which I would say, like
I'm from
myself,
St.
do
Thomas.
you know that there are a lot of churches in Jamaica? Do you know that there are a lot of people who pray in Jamaica?
And how did they pray during the
Hold
COVID?
on. Listen. No, listen to the point I'm getting at. A lot of churches are in Jamaica, and there's a lot of prayer warriors in Jamaica. Yes? And
And
they
what
pray
goes
a
by
lot.
without action?
Do you hold on? Do you see anything coming from when they pray? I'm just asking that question.
Prayer? Listen, me. You know your spirituality determines your mentality.
You're not answering my question, you know. You're not answering my question, you know. You're not answering my question, you know.
You're asking a question of somebody who had been baptized and see the hypocrisy of it.
So basically, you don't believe in Christianity then? What you're saying to me?
No.
Okay,
I
all right,
believe
okay.
in spirituality.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Ali, Jeffrey, your time.
You don't believe in Christianity. You don't believe that there's a supreme being there.
No. Me never said that.
Oh.
I never said that.
Well, I wish you all the best with your the protest that you want to do, and I hope it come off to a success. But I personally want.
I'm asking. Yeah, I'm asking of your support insofar as bringing about the awareness as to if the event is set.
I will not be a part of any protest, sir. And I have my reasons
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah, and I don't suppose the churches they will be interested in coming out other than to pray.
Well, go ask the churches. Them that I can't speak for the church. I speak for myself.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm watching my brother, my colleague, there, and he has made mention of the church. Yeah, because my experience of the church during the COVID period is that they forgot who their God is.
Where in Jamaica?
Yeah, I mean everybody clean over and take the injection to a certain extent.
Well, if the people want to take the injection,
Yeah, listen, I was down there.
Hold on for me. If the people want to take an injection, sir, It's their right to do so.
Yeah, but you're entitled to know what it is that you're taking, and they didn't know.
To go and take it, sir, it's their right to do, sir. It's their right to do so.
Yeah, but if you put the fear factor in there, then they feel somewhat compelled to do so.
Saying it again. If the people of Jamaica during the
COVID,
whatever they want to call it, see it fit to go and take an injection, it's their duty to do so.
yeah, but they were led to believe that they were doing the right thing or the good thing. Anyway, I don't even want to go back on that.
All right, sir. Thanks much.
Good night, caller. Good night. Good night.
Yes. Thanks for your time.
All right, man.
Okay.
Let me make something clear on this platform here tonight. And people are saying that Jeffrey is frustrated. Maybe I am frustrated. But let me make it clear. I use 3 or 4 major things as an example in my country, Jamaica. Why I will not, and who don't want to come back on the program when I speak, me alone to the way I talk. Me alone to the way I talk. The Jamaican people has the opportune time when they raise the salaries. Professor Rosalie Hamilton, Jerry Small, everybody was out there protesting about it. How many Jamaicans were out there? When Jamaicans for Justice was speaking against the police and killing off our young men and whatever in this country, and not wearing the body cams, how many Jamaicans were out there? So do you?
There was a counter protest to that one.
There you go. So you believe for me and the PNP led a protest again? How many Jamaicans were out there? If you don't give them money, if you don't give them money for the protest, and not box food, then I'm going nowhere. So me, Jeffrey Tavares, I'm mad as hell, I'm not doing it. And I make it clear on a private conversation I had with Mr. Rattigan that I will not be a part of any protest here in the United States, in Canada, and nowhere when it comes down to my country. I will not be a part of it. The Jamaican people had the opportune time to do things to make better off for themselves, and they did not do so. What they did was to put him back when they want to put him. So why on earth? I will come and I will speak, yes. And I would love to have changes, yes. But the thing lands in the hands of the Jamaican people. There is absolutely nothing we in the diaspora can do anymore to help the Jamaican people. Nothing we can do. We have been teaching them. We have been saying things to them. We have been showing proof to them what is going on. We show them the corruption that is going on in the country. They say there's no corruption. They say everything is okay in Jamaica. So why on earth should I support a protest?
Jeffrey, they say that the people have spoken.
Exactly.
So the people have spoken. That's democracy at work, they say so.
But democracy at work. Whether they thief the election, yes or no, it is democracy at work. It's time for them. There's nothing any member of the Jamaican diaspora, they've been in London or wherever, there's nothing they can do. Absolutely nothing. The buck stops with the Jamaican people. And I'm not being negative. When we had the protest in New York, how many Jamaicans within the United States came to the protest? Yes, we had a big protest, yes, but more should be there. All Jamaicans think about is their party.
And I can remember one of the protests that was in New York. I was looking at the images out of that protest, and I think And one side of the street which was pro-government, and the other
Yes,
side was anti-government.
there you go.
Yes, I remember it.
Because according to them, we are dirty comrade. So Labour right came out there and said there's nothing going on in the country, there's nothing wrong with the country. Jamaica is all right. It's same that happened in Jamaica. The parliamentarians raised their salary and the Jamaican people sit home.
One person said in the chat, so why do the diaspora raise our they ask it, oh, so why we are the author I talk about being something about raising our pressure. We're not really raising our pressure now, but we just have to talk about it. It's just life.
You listen to me. I will continue to speak and I will continue to try to teach. But when it comes down to heavy lifting of doing a protest and me not doing it. Me not take up my hard-earned money. Jump on no plane boy Jamaica. Pick up protest. When them know they can't do it. I've done enough up here. I have done enough up here. And if you can't see what I'm seeing, then something wrong with all of it. There is so many things that happen in the country that the Jamaican people have the opportune time to go out there, but they don't. The only time they go out there is when somebody they come out of prison. I have nothing against the gentleman. But a whole of them take to the streets, free world boss. Look and listen and learn something about the Jamaican people, our Jamaican people. Their priorities are not straight.
We are a very unique set of people. We are. We are the best in the world.
We chat 9 days and done. 9 days and done. And that is why politicians continue to do what they're doing to us.
Again, as I said before, Jamaican people, what we do, we put the politicians first.
Thank you.
We put the party second, and we put our dear selves last.
So, I am not against the gentleman who wants to take his Nyabingi drums and go chant down a Babylon. He can go ahead and do it. But I will not be a part of any protest. And I've seen it. And that is why I said I will not be a part of it. And Miss Williams, you must understand that too, ma'am. Me and a good friend, Miss Williams, can call up anytime you talk to me about certain things, they talk back to me. But the fact of the matter is, the Jamaican people must get up. They must get up. And I look on these protests that happen in Jamaica, you know. And I said to myself, how is it that these things are affecting them? And this is the opportune time for them to go out there. And they're not out there.
Well, guess what happened? They have 5 more years to think about their future again. Eh? They have 5 more years.
And I bet
to think about it.
I bet you any money. When election call, they put him back in. The Jamaican people love hardship.
You think so?
They do love hardship. They believe everything. The man come and tell them that you give them $32,000 a week for minimum wage. And we explain to them and show it to them. It cannot happen. They put him back in. So, I am not against the gentleman who called on the program to say that we must do something. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. And same way that you're tired for hear the whole scenario over and over again. Come next year, same time. I pay chat, no go on same way. The next 5 years is the same thing. Mutty Perkins and Barbara Bluden. Ask Mrs. Williams, who is on this platform right now. Ask her. She will tell you. Mutty, they have been talking for years. Ask John Tavares, who's on the program here now. He knows what has the Jamaican people do. What has the Jamaican people do? They put politicians before they even food with a yam. All I can hear me a die-hearted comrade till death. Me a liberate till death.
Can't change.
Me not change.
I know what the people think are really mocking them, but it's a situation that you really have to laugh about. Because there's nothing you can do. It is just as it is. It is as serious as that.
And because the politicians, they see what is going on, they use it as their advantage to conquer the people. Because the people don't want to get all the mess they're in. So all the bloggers who are teaching and show them what is going on before the election, what did they do? Whether they tease the election, yes or no, what did they do? Put them back in. What did they do? They put them back in. Because you know why? It is their party. They love their party. They don't love the country. They don't love the fellow men. They don't love their children. I want to see a future for their children. What they put first is their party.
You know what amazes me about the Jamaican election when it comes around? So these people in a particular area, or constituency, you call it. So when they go out, so they are not going to vote necessarily for their member of parliament, They are going to vote for the leader of the party. That is why they go out. So what amazes me, they don't like the member of parliament. They don't like him or her, but she's going to vote for party and the leader. That I can never ever understand. Why would you do that?
And ask them, have you ever voted for a prime minister? They tell you yes. And they don't know that in the constitution of this country, at no time at all from 1962 until this blessed day, have anybody in Jamaica voted for a prime minister? We have never voted for a prime minister in our history.
And we never will.
Thank you. And I can't tell them before the election, do not sell your vote. Your vote is not for sale. Let's still sell it. So me must get up now. Go down there. Go do what? I will try and teach it my own little humble way, same way. Until one of these days, God said, Jeffrey, enough is enough.
There's a saying that somebody told me some months ago, that pressure bust pipe.
And that me want to see happen. When me see that happen, now them say yes. The people is being the people is taking charge. But until me see that, me not say nothing.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I tell you.
I want you to listen to what Mr. Golden said. I was trying to get this. Hold on, listen to what Mr. Golden said.
Absent ourselves from the rest of the proceedings. This afternoon, the opposition felt it necessary to demonstrate our absolute disgust in the manner in which the proceedings of the House of Representatives are being conducted by the current Speaker. This arose out of a statement by Minister at the beginning of the proceedings, a statement which was delivered by Minister Matthew Samuda And it was a statement to apprise the nation of the impending tropical storm Melissa and seeking to suggest the need for readiness on the part of the people of Jamaica and giving the people of Jamaica an update as to what the government intends to do to make the country ready for this storm and the aftermath of the storm. Having made that statement, which touched and concerned not only issues relating to the climate and climate change, but also, in his own words, of Minister Desmond McKenzie, the Minister of Local Government, who has responsibility for disaster preparedness, who is overseas. And he said that he had authority from Minister McKenzie to speak on his behalf as well. In response to the statement, attempts were made by opposition members to ask questions, that is a procedure, a normal procedure provided for in the standing orders of the House. However, on each occasion, the Speaker refused to hear the complete question that was sought to be posed by the member and purported to shut the member down, turning off the member's mic repeatedly before hearing the complete question. It began with the question being posed by the Member of Parliament for St. Mary South East, who, on having made several attempts to ask his question, was refused the opportunity to complete the question. Up to now, I'm not sure what that question sought to ask. Subsequently, the member for Central Westmoreland rose to ask a question, namely, what resources, what allocation was going to be made available so that the necessary preparations for this pending disaster could be made. That was ruled out of order, despite the fact that the statement was all about the impending disaster and the preparations that the government was seeking to make. At this point, and this was a very confused and lengthy set of proceedings, at this point I rose to complain and state that I was protesting the manner in which the Speaker was conducting the proceedings of the House. And in the course of saying what I had to say, and specifically the fact that the questions were not allowed to be asked, or when they were asked, they were ruled as not being relevant, my mic was turned off, and I was not able to complete what I was saying.
No, tell me something now. These are the things in any other modern democracy. People that take to the streets. Are you seeing that in Jamaica? You'll never see a protest in Jamaica tomorrow morning. So tell me now, me must get up from here, so take a plane, go down and organize protest for them.
Business as usual, sir.
But when one man they come out of jail, all of them come out and them batty rider printer and pan the river, pan the bank, pan street, they protest. Free world boss. But things are supposed to affect them in the country. They can't do it. And me must left here, so go down there. Go help organize a protest for them. It will never happen by me.
It just show you how our our priorities lie. You know, that's where it show you. Show you where it is. And we are all loyal to lies, my friend. It's sad. And as I said before, it's really, really, really sad. And I hope that the opposition, my hope, 'cause I have to soon run from you because I have something else that I need to attend to very urgently. But my party charge for tonight is that I hope that the opposition and the government work together. They must remember that they went to the people of Jamaica. They begged the people of Jamaica to give them power to go work for them. So allow the process to work. Let democracy be at play. This one-upmanship or one-up-womanship or whatever you need to call it is not necessary. It's not going to take Jamaica anywhere. Remember the children, Jamaican population now, is older better people who are leaving the scene. Younger people are there. The majority of Jamaican population now are young people. And these are the people we are trying. We are trying. Let me use the word we. We are trying to get on the right path. If they see their ancestor and their grandmother and grandfather at war with their neighbors, they're going to come and they do the same thing too. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. So my prayer, my hope is that come tomorrow, good sense will prevail on the government side, good sense will prevail on the opposition side. The elections is over now. Whatever happened, happened. You cannot undo it anymore. You just have to work with what you have. It might not be your choice that you wanted, but guess what? That is your choice. That is what is there. You got to work with it. We have to compromise. You're in a marriage, you're in a relationship, you want to make your spouse happy, work with your spouse. It not might be the right thing to do, but it's the best thing in the interest of everybody. Jeffrey, I got to run.
Okay, I got to run too. But before you go,
Yeah.
let me say something to you. And I may have said it before. You see the Speaker of the House of Representatives stopping your MP who you vote to put in the parliament, to make sure that things are a little better for you. Hurricane threatened for Jamaica. And your MP get up to speak. And the speaker turn off the mic on her. And tomorrow morning sitting in your house now do nothing. No one saying anything about it. No one bombarding radio stations and calling and say no, this can't work. But they will call somebody say, you know, say Andrew there with this and Andrew there with that.
That is gonna make the news.
That will make the news. And if they hear say Jeffrey Tavares, oh, you know, hear what happened to the boy Jeffrey Tavares, the dirty comrade boy. You know, he said that.
That's all.
I saw my good friend, Right Mango. Something happened, and it's all over social media. Your own Jamaicans them who you try to take up for. Because, yeah. Good night, my dear. How are you doing?
Good evening again, Mr. Jeffrey and co-hosts and viewers. I just want to say this. I know the show is about to end, but I forget to say it before I leave, and I know the host wants to leave. So in the movement that I have, there are ladies who don't even want to be on camera. Why? Because they're scared for their lives. And I have said certain things to you, which I have to change my phone frequently because they're hacked, right? And I get messages and stuff like that to stay back. We live in a country that there are people who they're fearful. They're afraid because of the police. And we can see that the police is in their pockets, as well as other people. And there are certain deaths that cannot be explained, missing that cannot be explained, court issues that are compromised. So that is another issue why you have people who are afraid to protest. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, we have cameras, we just have to tell ourselves that, listen, it's not for us, it is for our children. Everything that I am doing, I love children. It's for my daughter and the children at large. You understand me? Because if we continue down this path of being afraid, no one to speak up, we can't live in fear. And the word of God already told me, man, in 2 Timothy 1:7, God did not give me a spirit of fear. And I just want to take this moment to call out to the churches. Please, it's time for us to unite. And whoever wants to come on the protest or the movement can reach out to Mr. Jeffrey. He will get to me. We have to get up and do something. When I say something, if you are going to be afraid of where you live and all these things, I can tell you a few things that you can do just to be safe, and prayer. Nothing happens without God's approval. Jamaica is naked at the moment because Jamaica stepped away from God. That is just what I have to say. And until we look back at the national anthem and the pledge and then decide to turn back, then God will heal Jamaica. But until then, we cannot say the church is because we are the church. The temple, yes, have been compromised many, but at the same time, we have to take accountability and stop saying me, I, that one, this one, and start to say us. Because unity, as you're something saying, Mr. Jeffrey, is strength. I know you're frustrated, honey. Believe me, I know you are. But at the same time, I can get what you're saying. Because many people, if they don't give them a bag pack, or some chicken that can go drop a chuck over pork more another one. You saw your biscuit drop off out of Marcus Garvey. And then them get, I say, yeah, man, you know, the government have pay free chicken and free rice, so free this, so we can choke the light, so we can do all of this. But until you educate the people, then we can do this. Love you all. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yes, and as I go now, because I have to let John go, because John going to work tomorrow morning. I must say this to you all. I am not being negative, my students. And I love my country. I love my country. But the things that I have seen with my own two eyes, nobody tell me about it. I monitor things in Jamaica. I was monitoring the protest by Jamaicans for justice in the heart of Halfway Tree. How many Jamaicans are out there? If you don't believe me, go ask Andre Stevenson. He was out there broadcasting live. Okay? How many Jamaicans was out in the streets at Hero Circle when Professor Rosalia Hamilton and Jerry Small and what's his name again? From up by Mona there, the human rights person, Lloyd Laglar. When they're out there protesting, how many Jamaicans were out there? How many Jamaicans were out there? That's what I'm talking about. So many things happen in this country, and Jamaicans stay home and do nothing. And we expect us to continue fighting. What can we do in the diaspora? When the future of your country lies in your hands. The future of this country lies in the hands of the Jamaican people, not in the politicians. And I keep on saying, and I say it again, the change that we seek in this country, Jamaica, will never, ever come from the People's National Party or the Jamaica Labour Party. We must demand the change. We, the people, because we put them there. John, thanks for coming on, my friend.
Thank you very much. I look forward to do this again with you another time. It was a pleasure talking to your family. I call them your family. Yes, and it was good. I thank them very much for the comments. The comments tonight were very, very good. I kept looking to my right, and they were very good. There were some of them that were, not too better, but I just say you don't watch the noise. You keep your eye focused on the goal that you want to do. So again, thanks very much for those persons in the chat room. There's so many of you. Thank you very much. Love you. Thanks for receiving me. My first time here with Jeffrey. And I hope it won't be the last time.
It won't be the last time, my friend.
Okay, but thank you very much for the time. And God bless you all. We say good night and goodbye.
God bless you all too, my friend. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Make we hear from the people tonight. When the opposition rightly talk, we're fed up. Did the speaker overstep her boundary? Or it is just more political noise and rhetoric that continue? As we close this program tonight, remember democracy is remember, democracy is not just our voice. It's about voicing our opinion. It's about that our voice be heard inside and outside the parliament. And when the voices are silent, then what happened to Jamaica? when the people's voices continue to be silent and nothing being done, when we the people, we the Jamaican people, will not get up and speak out for the fundamental rights of our country and of ourselves, if we're silent, if we continue to be silent, then the same old thing will continue happening over and over again. And as I leave this platform tonight, I know many of you may take away and say, hey, Jeffrey's being negative. I'm not being negative. I love my country and I love you all. But there comes a time that we all must stand up and say to our people in our country, say to our friends and our family members, it is you now. We have done our best. It is you now must do something to uplift the well-being of this country. We can't do anymore. So tonight, Jamaica's democracy is at risk. When you have the Speaker of the House and allowing opposition members and opposition leaders to speak, is to show to you that Jamaica's democracy is on the edge of a dictatorialship, is on the edge of dictatorship. And no one, absolutely no one, can bring back Jamaica than the Jamaican people. The American Constitution speaks about we the people. It's not in the Jamaican Constitution, but I will say this. We the people. We put them there, and it's for we the people to demand a government of the people, for the people, and by the people in Jamaica. We the people must say to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, we will not sit idly by and allow you to muzzle our MPs, to muzzle the opposition members, to muzzle the opposition leader. Because we the people must have someone representing us. And we the people must show Mrs. Holness and Mr. Holness that Jamaica House don't belongs to them. Or the Parliament of Jamaica don't belongs to Andrew or Juliet Holness. It belongs to we the people. We the Jamaican people. May God bless you. And may God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the strength and vigor of my body. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Good night, everyone. Thanks to Walking in Divine Purpose for coming on. Thanks to all the students who came on. Thank you all very much. You could be elsewhere, but you make Mek Wi Talk your place to come on. Thank you all very much, and may God bless you. Have a great night, everybody.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, Mek Wi Talk, my people, Mek Wi Talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Mek Wi Talk, people, Mek Wi Talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, Mek Wi Talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Mek Wi Talk.